spent the past weekend trying to find it. And let me tell you, sometimes felt like I was waiting for the longest train in the world to pass, and it would never end. In honor of the 4th of July, Hannah and I left New Orleans for the weekend and headed to Pensacola, Florida, where we went to Pensacola Beach, home of the world's whitest beaches. Here's the adorable bed and breakfast where we stayed. Okay, just kidding, we actually stayed here in the room with the turret. It was wonderful. Our coffee woes begin Saturday morning when Hannah and I stopped by the local farmer's market. It was about 95 degrees out, so we were dying for some iced coffee. We asked the couple selling fudge where we could find some, and their first suggestion was Blimpie's, a sandwich chain. If that didn't work, they said, we should try the coffee cup up on Cervantes. It sounded like it was only just around the corner, so we headed there first. Half an hour later, after walking through the sweltering heat, it appeared like a mirage in the desert, the coffee cup. The place was absolutely packed, but it was readily apparent that everyone was there for food that looked like this, rather than any sort of fancy iced coffee beverages. Still, we got a seat at the counter and asked if they had iced coffee. They didn't, so we got iced tea instead. While we were waiting, we didn't see a waitress picking her nose while making a waffle, but we did see one take back an order of hash browns from a customer and put them on the grill with the rest of the food. So we're stuck in the car, waiting for the train to pass. We're trying to find the end of the line cafe to find some coffee.
So we've been in Pensacola for 2 days. We went to the beach, had some kind of negative dining experiences, but the water was really beautiful, warm. And now we're going to a flea market, but after we get coffee at the end of the line cafe, which we can't find. But I thought I knew where it was, but Rachel wouldn't let me go there.
Here's the thing. So far on this trip, every time we've tried to go somewhere...
I just take this.
That's okay, take it.
Hey, Kate.
Every time we've tried to go somewhere...
It's good. Did you just get the text I forwarded you from James?
Wrong about where we're going, and I've been right.
Oh, so, sorry, yeah. So
whose advice should we trust? But
the thing I'm confused about is it's going to take him longer than he thinks to send the package, because that makes me think he actually hasn't been in the office.
Still passing, and
all weekend. You know, he's been working his budget stuff.
You know, checking on the phone. And so now I'm waiting for Hannah. And I'm waiting for the train to pass, which is quite interesting.
But we're still within the 72 hours, right?
While I was waiting for the train to pass, I started thinking about my friends back in Mandeville, about what they're like when they have too much caffeine.
Y'all take drugs.
They're stuck working 10-hour shifts at Cafe du Monde every single day this weekend. Suddenly being stuck behind a train doesn't seem so bad anymore.
Okay, good. I mean, oh shit, we're stuck behind the train and now it's just...
There's the end of the train. Here we go, on the road.
Rachel's making a video blog while I'm talking to you. This is kind of...
We found out in class, we were talking about growing up, and we found out that we are in fact old.
Believe it or not, we're old.
When one of the girls, Alexis, asked me to tell her about what was the most important thing to remember about growing up. And I said, you have to remember about being mature at certain moments, but also having fun and being kind of a kid. And I said, you know, I don't really know because I don't think of myself as grown up. And she said, well, how old are you? And I said, well, I'm 20. And the whole class went, 20? I thought you were 15. And then they looked at Rachel and they said, how old are you? And Rachel wrote on the chalkboard, 22. And they all went, 22? Oh my gosh. Oh. And then Alexis is sitting over there in the corner. And Alexis kind of said to herself, yeah, but you know, they look good for their, because they look younger, because they're always moving around, they're always like doing this stuff, they're always moving, they're moving around a lot, using their bodies, they're moving. And it's like, yeah, we don't get put on full bed rest till we're 25, 26 at least.
We did eventually find a cup of coffee at Starbucks, of all places, because apparently nobody drinks coffee in Pensacola, Florida, and there was nowhere else to go. But at the end of the day, what we were really looking for wasn't a cup of coffee. When we finally made it to the end of the line, we discovered that it wasn't just a coffee shop, as we had been looking for, but was actually Hipster Central of Pensacola, Florida. I know, who knew that they had hipsters there at all? And a delicious vegan diner that served an amazing full vegan brunch. We ordered a brunch to split and 2 iced teas, no coffee at all, and ended up just enjoying each other's company in the comfort of a wonderful space surrounded by wonderful people.
Whoa.